We've been coming to this church since 1986, when it had a fairly sizable congregation. We were introduced to it by then Pastor Leo Constantino, whose daughter was Olive's piano student. We were inducted in 1987, and about 10 minutes later in this service, Leo, to our surprise, announced that he was going to another church. Olive and I, of course, stayed on. The reason we joined Winfield United Methodist, after all, was not because of Leo. We have stayed through thick and thin, including a drop in membership due to a pastor with a radical communication manner, and which the church has never recovered from. Years later, we were asked by a subsequent pastor whether we would stay with the congregation if this church merged with the West Chicago congregation. We said we would not, since West Chicago is even further than where we live in Wheaton. The pastor then prevailed on us to stay, the church being in a needy situation. Winfield Methodist remained here, and we stayed. For me, I am not really a religious person, but I realize that this church and congregation is a refuge from the harsh realities of the world. All of us attend church because we seek affirmation, the spiritual affirmation for the Christian values that we hold dear in our hearts: life, love, honesty and truthfulness, and a sincere concern for the well-being of our fellow humans and of the earth that God gave us. Outside of the church, staying true to these values is made difficult by societal pressures, and especially politics. Most of us are pragmatic about it, but that is why we go to church. For this is where we think of being true Christians, regardless of our socio-political beliefs. That is why we care so much about each other. That is why when we say, "Peace be with you," we mean it. It's all the more meaningful because we are a small congregation, and we all know each other, and we feel for each other, truly. This church has been an indispensable part of our lives. You all have been our family. All of us have shared our fears, concerns, and aspirations, and we prayed together. You have seen our brood expand and grow up. You all have witnessed and been with us through our health struggles. You also have seen how the Sunday service is the highlight of our week, especially for Olive. She has found in this church as the fulfillment of her desire to give back to God and share the talent that He gifted her. We're here to stay. God bless this church. May it continue to thrive and prosper. Thank you, God.